What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carla. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video today, and I hope you stay around and like and subscribe. And today I have for you guys this makeup look that I'm wearing right now, and it is actually quite effortless. It doesn't take a lot of practice with makeup. The only thing I would say is maybe the wing liner. It takes a little bit of practice, but other than that, I'm not wearing any foundation, and it's just really effortless, really easy and fast makeup look for you to do while you're trying to go to work or just run errands, and maybe you just want to fast, you know, you gotta get ready fast. You get ready fast, then you do this makeup look, okay? Anyway, I will link down below all the products I can find from this makeup look, and also my Instagram, and if you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram as well. I love to hear from you guys. So without further ado, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go in with a primer. So right now I've been using the SEPHORA Beauty Amplifier, and I like it because it has the like shiny brilliance glow feel. So I'm just gonna go in with that with my hands. I know some people don't like to apply things with their hands, but I just feel like for primer is the easiest thing to do, and I just don't like it with the sponge because it's just gonna absorb all the product. So I've just been doing this. And I know these masks that we have to wear now are like totally killing the makeup game, because it's just like you're only doing half your face. At least I'm only doing half my face, really. And like I haven't been able to wear lipstick, which is like my favorite part about makeup. So that's why I've created this little routine. You know, not a lot of foundation, it doesn't get on your mask. Just like minimal every day. I usually wear it to work. But now I'm gonna be working from home, so I'm gonna be looking like this. Okay, first of all, I need to do something about my nails, and I haven't been able to go and buy my usual press-ons. So just don't come at me. Don't come at me. But the next product is this concealer that I have. It's a, I don't know if you guys can see that. The letters are like black on silver, so it's like really not ideal. But it says no makeup concealer, and it's from Perricone MD. This was actually gifted to me by somebody that worked with me at the salon back when I worked at the salon, and I guess one of her clients gifted it to her because she bought the wrong like color, and the stylist was like, well, I'm like the same color as the stylist as the client, so she was like, Carla, you're kind of tan, maybe you want to use this. And it just fits perfectly, so I've been using it ever since, and I have no idea where to get it. I'm so sorry. I hope some of you know this brand. It's in the color 9B2, and it is really good, so I just usually go in with that, and that's pretty much all the foundation I do. I'm gonna come a little closer because I know the lights are like distracting here. So I just usually do that, and then while that kind of sets there and I look a little crazy, I'm gonna teach you guys the secret to my brows. Okay, I'm gonna teach you the secret. So the secret to my brows and to doing like minimal brow but still looking normal is actually using something to brush your hair down and actually stick it on to where you brushed it. So this is also called like lamination. If you wanted to get this done as a procedure, cosmetic procedure, you could also go get your brows laminated, but I don't want to spend money on that, so you know what that means. We're doing it ourselves. So I usually use the very sticky and kind of gross bottle that I have here of Got to Be Glued. It's the styling spiking gel, and it is water resistant, so it is really good. And I bought like the little traveling size because obviously I didn't need the whole bottle of gel because I don't really use gel that much, and so I just bought the little traveling size, And so I just like literally squeeze it like this, and I just take a little bit on a spoolie and I just brush it through my brows to try to get them where I want them. This also makes your brows like really full because it separates all the hairs, and so when you go in and fill them in, it just looks like more natural because you can see each individual hair. And the only thing that I would recommend is that if you are gonna do this method, I know some people do it with soap or whatever, but I really like this one. It just lasts all day long. Just do it before you put on any foundation or anything around your brows, because I feel like it's a lot easier that way, because if not, the gel will like dry onto the foundation, and then when you try to like buff it out or like do whatever you need to do to it, if you put like a brush to it after that, it can get like the little pieces of the gel can start rolling, and then you'll have like residue from the gel, and you can see it on the foundation because now it's like tinted, obviously. So I just let that sit for a while. I do the rest of my face and I do my eyebrows last. I know, my lips are dry, so let's do that. By the way, if anybody is wondering or looking for a really good lip scrub, I love, and I've had forever, I'm kind of brushing it off because I've had it forever and it's sitting here. I use it like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, and it is amazing. It is a Frank Body lip scrub, and if you guys haven't tried Frank Body, they are amazing, and like their marketing is really funny too. So they always talk to you like it's as if like the product is talking to you, so it's really funny. And this one is just the, see, this is like sugar high. This is just a 15 milliliter lip scrub, and all of their products are coffee based. They usually have like face masks, body scrubs. I know they came out with like some more recent items, but I haven't bought them. I also have their moisturizer, which is also really dirty. Oh my god. I also have their moisturizer, and it is really good. I love it. It does kind of smell like coffee, I'm not gonna lie. So if you don't like coffee, you probably won't like any of their products, I'm not gonna lie. So this is what it looks like. I know I've used it a lot, but I really love it. It tastes delicious. Oh my god, it's so good. It tastes like, I don't know, like a cappuccino or like a frappuccino from Starbucks. You just go like that. Oh. And then you just literally lick it off. It's just sugar. It's good. So now they're all nice and plump and pink and moisturized. Ooh, she moisturized. Ooh. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna go in now with, so this is a IT Cosmetics foundation brush in Cap 80W. Anyway, it looks like this. And I'm just gonna use that to press this concealer in and kind of spread it to as much surface area as I can. And I do like to get it like right underneath my eye. It's just easier to use like a flat brush like this for when you're doing like your under eye. So just keep that in mind for next time. And I also try to get it as far up on my eyebrow here as I can. And I'm doing like pressing motions just to get it all out, because if you don't do like pressing motions, then you're just like literally smearing the whole thing and it doesn't blend as well. So I would recommend. It looks pretty flawless, like you can't tell that I only put it here. Like it looks like it is spread to the rest of my face, and all the little imperfections that you might be able to see, we're gonna go over now with bronzer and blush. stay tuned. Okay, so I did want to talk to you guys about like my new favorite thing that I've bought. It is the Beauty Bay blush in Peachy and the bronzer in Beach. And look at this cute packaging. Like, how adorable is that? I just think it looks amazing. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, these were like maybe $4 each, and they're super good. They're so pigmented. They just come in this cute little packaging. Like, they're pressed powders, and they have like a million colors. So if you're looking for a new blush or bronzer, definitely check out Beauty Bay. I'll link them below, but they're just really good, and they're cruelty free, and I just really love them. And I'm just like never had what is that called, bronzer before, and I just don't want to spend money on it. I'd rather spend money on the blush and like a good foundation than spend money on bronzer that's just gonna go on top of everything you just did. But now that I'm not really using the foundation, this has been like really good. What I'm gonna do now is go in with the bronzer. So this is the color, and I'm just gonna take a big fluffy kabuki brush. So any fluffy brush will do, don't worry about it. So I'm just gonna take some on my brush here and do the bottom of my cheekbone. So like if you smile, you see this, and then right here where your smile line is basically where you should be focusing your bronzer. So I'll just try to do that there. And then we're gonna take it up and around the hairline just to bring everything together so you guys can see. So you see here there's like more of like a shadow, and this is like more white, I guess. And then the same on my forehead. You see how this is like a shadow kind of. So this is gonna also contour your face and just make it a little bit more of like dimensional. Like you can see already that before my face was just looking like all white, and like now you can see that it's looking like more normal. Like I might have makeup on, maybe it's just a tan, I don't know, but now you know. So now I'm gonna go in with the blush in Peachy, and just on the same brush because I'm lazy. Okay, this is a fast makeup thing. Okay, literally you put on concealer, you gel your eyebrows, you put some bronzer and some blush, and you good, girl. So I am gonna take it on the same brush, and I'm just gonna flick it off a little bit because this one is very pigmented, and I'm just gonna smile like an idiot, and you're gonna do the apples of your cheeks. And then I like to take it into like my eye area. And don't worry, because now your brows are glued on. So I do like to take it up to like my eye area and right here on the temple. So all of this area will have like a nice little peachy pink glow. And it just like kind of brings it all together. Wow, that's really intense on camera, but it's really not in real life. So this is what it kind of looks like in real life. So you see this is a lot whiter, and this is like a little bit more peachy. I don't know, I mean it is peachy. So and then I just take it on the same brush again on the other eye. And by the way, if anybody's wondering if I learned any of this in cosmetology school, I didn't. And if you are going to cosmetology school to learn makeup, I suggest you make sure that the program that you're doing specializes in makeup, okay? Not just that they offer makeup as like, yeah, you're gonna study makeup as part of the program. No, that you're gonna do extra hours in makeup, because most programs do include makeup, but it's usually only like a week, and you're being taught by predominantly someone that does hair. And like, for example, my teacher like didn't do makeup at all. Like I don't even think she wears makeup, and it was just a really awful experience because I ended up teaching like the whole class, and but I was like the one there to learn makeup. So just, you know, do your research before you go in and do that if you are trying to go to cosmetology school. So tips. Oh, okay, so I know this is taking a lot longer on camera, but that's just because I'm explaining everything I'm doing. But usually this takes me about, I don't know, I would say like 12 to 15 minutes to get ready in the morning with this look. So this step is totally optional, and I don't do it every single time, but I am gonna do it this time just because I feel like it looks better and like a complete look when I do it. So the product I'm using is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession. Come on, camera. And this was gifted to me by my friend Anna, so thank you, Anna. Shout out. This is like one of my favorite palettes ever. I use it all the time, so much that it's like dying. And these are just like literally my favorite colors of all time to wear. So I'm just gonna go in with the little nude one here all over my lid. And I'm just using a fluffy brush because I'm quite experienced with this already, and I don't need to go in with like a flat brush and then buff it out and then do all that. Honestly, this is very effortless and a very quick and carefree look. So I don't really care if it's the most perfect thing ever. So I'm just kind of putting this all over my lid, literally everywhere, because it's a nice neutral color that is quite light. So that's gonna serve as a good base for the blending and for just any color you're gonna put on top. So I do like to do the yellow a lot, this like burnt yellow. I think it matches really well with my skin tone. And did you guys see that? That was dope. And so I usually do it like in the inner corners of my eyes. So you just like bring it up into the corner of the eye and maybe like to the middle here. And then make sure you get like this side right here of your eye, because if not, then at least on my eyes, like you'll be able to see it here and then it just stops completely. So I have to like make sure I get the rest of the area here. Okay, boom. What's up? Hey, she's almost ready. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with this dark, like whatever color this is, like a brown color. I'm gonna go in with that one just on the outer corners. And I gotta see what I'm doing. And I usually like to do my makeup, I know this is really weird, but I like to do my makeup from far away. So like right now I'm using the lens and the mirror behind you guys, like literally maybe more than an arm's length away. Because I feel like most people are usually arm's length away from you, and you need to make sure, sometimes when you're really, really close to something, you can't really tell like how it looks far away because you're so focused on every little detail. And so if I usually do it from far away, I can see what I want it to look like, and then I can go in once I have like the shape defined and I know what it looks like to other people from being that far away. I can go back in closer and just perfect whatever details someone would be seeing if I was like this close. So all I did is literally just smear all of that. Guys, my camera like cut off for some reason, but basically I just like smeared all of that product there, and now I'm just gonna go in and buff it out and blend it out. And when I mean blend, and I had a hard time figuring out what this word really actually meant in the makeup world, because you don't want to merge the two colors together to make a new color kind of thing, like if you were like blending paint or like, you know, it's more of like taking away that harsh line that comes about by putting the two colors next to each other. You want to make sure that the area that's touching the other color just like seamlessly, like an ombre effect, onto each other. So I did take more of that yellow, and now I'm just putting that on top, a little bit of the brown color to do that blend, and so that you don't see the dark color kind of overlapped on top of the light. I rather have the light overlap on top of the darker color. And don't be worried if it's like I'm gonna go back in with the whiter one. just to do a little more blending here. Like I see that there's a little bit of like an imperfection there, and usually I just take it all over again just to blend them both together. This was the original color we used, and bam, girl, that's pretty much it. Honestly, don't worry too much about like your eyes being perfect unless you're going for that specifically perfect look. Like I said, I'm just wearing this to work. I'm wearing this to like go run errands, do things like that, so I'm not super worried about it. I'm not going to a makeup competition using this look. The next thing I'm going to do to my eyes is actually, I feel like my signature thing. Like I love a wing liner, and it took me a lot of years to perfect it. So if you can't get this step, do not worry, okay? It takes a lot of practice, but I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do and what I use. So what I usually use is the SEPHORA liquid liner. It has a felt tip. The secret to a wing liner, I believe, is a liquid liner. So what I'm going to do is just, first you're going to create a wing. And this has to be like the most perfect part of your wing. So just a moment here. Basically, you're gonna create a line, okay? Try to make it so that it goes from the bottom of your eye there. Oh my God. It goes from the bottom of your eye towards like your eyebrow area, or maybe like top of the ear kind of thing. I'm just gonna do this on the closer mirror because this one I do need to do in the closer mirror. What I did was just perfect that little line. So I know that there is a little imperfection there, but we're gonna fix it. Don't worry about that, don't worry. So I usually do one eye at a time, and what you're gonna do is connect from the top of your eye here to the middle of the wing, okay? With your eye open if possible. So I usually tilt my head back so that my eyelashes get out of the way, and then you just literally do a line like this, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So once you have that line there, do you see how now all we have to do is fill in whatever's missing there, and you'll have a wing? So literally from the middle of your eye to the middle of the line you just made. Okay, so now that you have that filled in, you can see I kind of just fixed the line there. I just filled it in a little bit thicker, but that's just because I'm doing it on camera, and I'm really sorry, but I can't do it on the actual screen here. But just make sure you're in a really close mirror. I usually put my my wrist, like my hand, on my face, and I just lay the brush down like this so that it creates kind of like an outline, and then I go in and switch my hand around and kind of go like that, okay? So I'm gonna do the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so once you have both your eyes done, then the next step we're gonna do is just use mascara. So the mascara that I'm using is gonna be the Essence Lash Princess, and this was also gifted to me by one of my friends, and I really like it, and I really like the application brush. It's the False Lash Effect mascara. I believe you can get it at like CVS or Walgreens or anything like that, maybe Target as well. So I'm just gonna go in with that. When I was like in middle school, a friend of mine, well, my friend's mom, used to like teach me a trick, because we were like, the only thing we could use really was like mascara in middle school. So what she would tell me is to put your brush as close as possible to the lash line, and then wiggle it so that the hairs get into the brush, and then flick up. Alright, so now that you have your mascara on, now we're looking crazy because our eyebrows are so light. So we're gonna fix that. Styling Defender from L'Oreal, and this is in the color Soft Black, just because my hair is black right now and it is quite dirty, but this is what it looks like. It's a really nice pencil. Like, it does apply a lot of product right away. So I usually like to do my eyebrows as well, really far away, which I know is crazy, but I just like to see really where the trouble area is. So if you see right there, there's like hair that is kind of sparse. So now it's not. Like, literally just put it where you need it. Don't put it all over your brow if you don't need it. I know this particular brow really needs it like along the bottom to define it, and my other brow instead needs it on the top, because I don't know what's going on with my brows, but that's just how they are. So just use a really light hand on top of your brow hairs here, because you are going to feel that it's quite rough from the gel because they are glued down. So just use a really light hand and just go on top of the hairs to get that product on. It just takes us so long to do like a complete brow from scratch just with makeup. Do use lips. I am going to tell you guys a fabulous color that I love, and I don't know when I bought this. I bought this like a million years ago. I hope I can see the color. So worn out, like I've had this for years. It's from Tarte. This is the color. It's like a terracotta kind of color, and I just literally dab it on like this. And then on the bottom, there we go. So this is the finished look. Now my hair is crazy because it's just been raining all the time, but usually I would just wear it like this, and that's it. You're all done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys stick around for the next one. We are gonna be uploading a lot of vlogs in the next few weeks because we are going on vacation, and it's gonna be really fun because we're taking Echo and we are driving to the place we're going. So it's gonna be a nice little road trip vlog, and I am gonna be posting some more makeup videos and hauls soon, so stick around for those. And I know David is trying to come up with a new challenge that he wants to do, so I'll definitely be filming that as well. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful day and you guys enjoy yourselves, and love y'all. Bye.